Hello guys, Appalachian Dweller here, and in today's video I'm going to be re-recording my acid run since my last run the audio was absolutely awful, and mainly you could hear my gun over the sound of my own voice. So we're going to start this off by going up the Hemlock Holes. So once you get the Hemlock Holes, what you're going to want to do is jump over the building here, which I cannot seem to do. Looking back into where the golf course used to be, which is not now, you're going to see a Grafton monster. So, you're thinking to yourself, why are we hunting Grafton monsters when we're after acid? And that's because when you kill a Grafton monster, it will drop acid, along with oil for all you flamer lovers out there. So, after going up here to loot, make sure you pick up the sticky tar. Anything that will help with your scrap and resource, you want to pick it up while you're out here. After killing the Grafton monster, my god, how many times can I say Grafton monster in a single video? So after that, you're going to come over here, and there should be Snallygasters, which were... Okay, there's one. And then the... Okay, the other one just went and killed the poor scavenger. Alright. You're going ahead and to go and loot these guys here. And there's usually a guaranteed spawn. I've never been here, and there's not been 2 Snallygasters. So you're going ahead and get these guys, and then we're going to make our way to the maintenance site at Hemlock Holes. Now, here's where the AFK part can come into play. If you want to just claim Hemlock Holes maintenance, you can. And what you can do is put down 3 resource extractors on these acid veins, or little deposits, whatever you want to call them. Now, this will deposit about 10 acid every 20 minutes, which results in 30 acid per 20 minutes. You can end up getting around 90 an hour, which is a very good payoff for doing this run instead of, setting up here AFK, which you can totally do. But if you want to do this run, our next spot we're going to will be the Charleston Capitol Building. So now that we're here at the Charleston Capitol Building, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to jump off this little landslide area here. Now, usually down here, you can find a bunch of random spawns. This time, I found a super mutant. I have found Scorched, I have found super mutants, ghouls, and I've once even found a Grafton monster down here. Continue on how many times I can say Grafton monster. If you want to count that, please do and leave it in the comments, because I'd love to see how many times I say that thing's name. So, after going through there, I tried shooting the floaters. I don't know why, but they ain't even what we're after. Of course, those ones did carry acid. So now we're going to come down here, and there's going to be at least 2 Snallygasters in Charleston. I know some people say 3, but I cannot manage for the love of my life to find the other one. Going to go ahead and loot this guy here, and then we're going to make our way deeper into Charleston itself. Now, usually there's Scorched around here, so I like trying to jump up and see if I can get them before they get me, because for some reason I have real bad luck with taking shots in this game. So after going ahead and killing that guy right there, we're going to run further into Charleston, and we should be coming across the next Snallygaster, which will be right here, right beside that little overturned bus over there. You're going to see another Snallygaster. You're going to go ahead and get that guy's acid plus the asbestos if you want to. And then what I normally do, I mean, you don't have to, but I usually do, is I run towards the Poseidon energy plant. Now, why do I run this way? That is because over this little bridge here, and down in the little valley where this little river runs, there is sometimes a Grafton monster that spawns there. Now, of course, if you paid attention to earlier, the Grafton monster also spawns in with acid when you kill it. So we're going to go ahead right down here. Yep, he's right there. Go ahead and give him a little back massage. He looked like he liked it because he passed out from sheer enjoyment. Gonna go ahead and get his sticky tar along with the acid and oil. So after killing that Grafton monster, we are now going to want to go to the Mountainside Bed and Breakfast. It's near Foundation. It is directly west of Foundation, in fact. So once we get down here, of course, when I got here, there was already somebody trying to steal my acid. He paid by getting his leg blown off, even though I targeted his back. So, after having a little experience with that officer, you're going to want to go to the left here, towards this big power pylon. Now, From the first start of the video, we have been hunting nothing but cryptids. This changes right now. Down here, where this train is derailed, there will be 2 Yao-Guais that normally spawn. So I'm going to go ahead and eliminate them from our little problem. And then you're going to want to jump down and collect your loot. Now, when killed, Yao-Guais drop springs and, of course, acid. Why would they be on this list if they did not drop acid? You're going to go ahead and pick up the acid from that guy, go and get the other one, and then after we go here, we're also going to be on another Yao-Guai hunt. In fact, we are going to site Alpha. Now, some of you nuke grinders will know that usually, and sometimes, there will be a Yao-Guai here to greet you when going to nuke any location. So, we're going to look over here towards this little waterfall. It likes to spawn in there, but in my case, it spawned right by the little entrance platform for Site Alpha. We'll go ahead and give him a little head massage. Turns out he really liked it because his mind was exploded. So, after killing that little Yao-Guai there, we're now going to want to go to one of my favorite places in the game. That being Toxic Larry's Meet and Go. And now we're going to resume our cryptid hunt because up here there's going to be 3 Snallygasters and they are also guaranteed spawn. Go ahead and just eliminate them from the problem. And right here is where I like using area loot because their heads will roll. I mean, heads be rolling, you know, but go ahead and pick up this guy's acid, that guy's acid. And for some reason, I was very dedicated to get the asbestos off of these Snallygasters. Why? I don't know. I guess it was in the heat of the moment. No real reason. So after killing those Snallygasters there, what you're going to want to do is now go to Dolly Sod's Wilderness. Now, I know I'm capping the hell out of everybody in this video, but caps shouldn't be an issue because after all, they're just caps. You gain them back in a day. So up here, you're going to kill another Yao-Guai. You're going to go up here, loot his springs and acid. And now, we're going to go to a little place that I like to call Freddy Fear's House of Scares. Now, another place you're going to want to get ready to go to is Tanagra Town, so you might want to put on your big boy britches or your shitting pants because cave crickets are there and they will shred through you like hot knife through butter. So now that we're here, we're going to want to kill a Wendigo. Now, you don't have to come here, but I normally do because more acid the better. Wendigo teeth have acid in them, and I usually always come here to get the Wendigo teeth from this Wendigo. There's no sense going in the Wendigo cave because it's too far for too little acid, which I would not recommend doing. You're going to go ahead and pick up this guy's teeth. I feel like a dentist right now, surprisingly. If only everybody's teeth had acid in it, I would be knocking the fuck out of people just to get acid. So after looking at little Jester over there, he always pisses me off by his stupid stories, we're now going to want to go to Tanagra Town, which you better have your shitting pants on because it's about to get really shitty really fast. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through all this because this is just a whole lot of jumping and being aware of what's going on. Of course, I've done this so many times, and I even continue to still fall off, and it really just makes me mad. So after we're up here, there's going to be cave crickets. This is my least favorite part of the run. I hate cave crickets. They are the bane of my existence. I hate these pieces of shit for every waking fiber of my body. I want them to die in a fucking hole because they find out where I'm at as soon as I leave a hair in the middle of this fucking little town. Sorry about that. Alright, go ahead and loot. Go ahead and get everybody. Yeah, I got everybody. Go ahead and come back here and be safe and loot. I see you, you piece of shit. Okay. Never mind. I couldn't get him. Alright, go ahead and loot this guy's acid. There's like 6 or 7, maybe even 8 cave crickets here, which is good for acid. So after doing that, now I'm going to come through here. Now I'm going to go after that little coward that ran away, but make sure you kind of area loot didn't bug out on you. Make sure you get everything there. I'm going to get ready to go after that little coward that decided to run away from me. Oh, that ain't him. Alright, go ahead and get that. And oh, there he is. Nope. We won't talk about that, but just to make sure they're all dead, I had to come back up the tree and also get my beautiful acid back. So getting my hard-earned acid from here, I'm going to make sure I get my loot too. I don't want to leave that up here, or else somebody will be having a fun time with that. Just finding a random bag full of acid and junk. Well, now I'm going to want to go down here to the flooded train yard. Now, if you watched my first acid run video, you will know there are 7 snallygassers that spawn here. And what you're going to want to do is, of course, make your way into a train yard from the entrance. And I already see one up there just prowling around. Go ahead and blow his head off his shoulders real quick. There we go. Go ahead and collect his acid. And great, I'm getting radiated, which is good because I forgot to rad myself back up after getting brutally dissected by the cave cricket. Go ahead and get that guy there. Nope. Oh, I have never seen that, and I've done this for a long time. Alright. Nice little show of pyrotechnics for all you pyromaniacs out there. Go ahead and find the other. Oh, there he is. Okay. Okay, get this guy's acid as well. Fast and easy, like always. So right there, it brings us to a grand total of 3. There should be at least 3 more. Sometimes I think it's only 6, maybe. I always say it's 7. I don't know why. I just do. Go ahead and get this guy here and that guy right there. So go ahead and loot these guys and loot this guy down here real quick. Okay. All right. I'm gonna do a little double check here because, you know, even after almost 1,000 hours playing this game, nobody's perfect. So, with that being said, you're going to collect around 150 to 170 acid here doing this run. It's not bad. I ended up collecting about 174. Yeah, about 174. But if you did learn something during this video, please leave a like, comment, maybe even subscribe to my channel. Anything helps. And please, if you have any tips for my videos or editing, leave me a comment down there saying it. And I look forward to seeing the comments about the grafted monster. But like always, you know, stay good people.